Wait a minute. You're looking at a 1981 coin, right? A humble 20-cent piece. You probably have a whole handful of coins that look exactly like it, because this seemingly ordinary piece of metal hides a numismatic secret so profound, so rare, and so valuable that it could fundamentally change your life overnight. This isn't just a coin, it's a tiny metallic lottery ticket, a sleeping dragon of value, waiting for the right moment to awaken and reveal its hidden fortune. This is not a story about a simple Canadian 20-cent piece. That denomination was discontinued way back in 1858. The coin we are talking about, the one struck in 1981 by the Royal Canadian Mint, is a spectacular, one-of-a-kind error coin that links two nations and the fascinating world of international coinage production. This is the incredible high-stakes saga of the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin with a Canadian Mint 3.5 claw variety, and its astonishing journey to becoming one of the most sought-after treasures in modern numismatics. The history of this coin starts, paradoxically, not in Canada, but on the other side of the world in Australia. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, the Royal Australian Mint, RAM, was facing an overwhelming demand for their coinage, particularly the 20-cent piece. Their own production facilities were simply not able to keep up with the nation's requirement for circulating currency. A logistical and economic solution was desperately needed, and it was to be found across the oceans. To alleviate this coinage crisis, the Australian government took a very rare and dramatic step. They commissioned foreign mints to help produce their coins. Among the prestigious institutions they turned to was our very own Royal Canadian Mint, a testament to its world-class precision and capacity for high-volume production. This move alone makes the 1981 mintage year a fascinating international collaboration. Thus, in 1981, millions of Australian 20-cent coins were struck not only at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, but also at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales, and, crucially for our story, at the Royal Canadian Mint's Winnipeg facility. Think about the sheer scale of that operation. A Canadian facility meticulously stamping out coins for Australian pockets. The standard Australian 20-cent coin features on its reverse the magnificent platypus, an animal so unique it defies classification. Its design, by Stuart Devlin, is one of the most beloved and iconic in the nation's coinage. This design, with the date and the word Australia, was the template provided to all three mints for mass production. Now, here is where the story pivots from a mere historical footnote to a jaw-dropping tale of numismatic rarity and colossal value. When the dies, the stamps used to create the coins, were manufactured and shipped to the various mints, a subtle but spectacular error occurred on one set of the dies used at the Canadian facility. The reverse side of the coin, the iconic platypus design, typically depicts the creature with four distinct claws on its left forepaw. However, on the Canadian-struck variety, due to a microscopic imperfection, mismanufacture, or die fill, the outermost claw is either malformed, incomplete, or appears to be only a half claw. This seemingly insignificant detail gives birth to the legendary and highly coveted 3.5 claw variety. Furthermore, and perhaps even more telling, the Canadian-struck coins also carry subtle differences on the obverse side, the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. These coins often display a distinctive scalloped or curved base lettering in the surrounding text, another telltale sign of their Royal Canadian Mint origin. This combination of the 3.5 claw on the reverse and the unique lettering on the obverse is the definitive signature of a coin minted far from its home. The sheer value of this coin is directly tied to its rarity and the unique circumstances of its creation. The Royal Canadian Mint strike for Australia was a one-time event, and within that production run, the 3.5 claw error was a subset, a mistake that escaped quality control and was released directly into circulation. Unlike many rare coins that were saved in special sets, the 3.5 claw was a workhorse, a circulating error meant to be spent, which makes finding a high-grade, near-perfect specimen an exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The vast majority of the 1981 Australian 20-cent coins are common, but collectors are not looking for the common ones. They are relentlessly hunting for the needle in the haystack, the very specific, perfectly preserved, 3.5 claw Canadian mint variety. This is not mere speculation. This is a proven, documented, and highly liquid market driven by the fervent demand of numismatists worldwide. So, is it really that valuable? Absolutely. The market has spoken definitively. While circulated examples of the 3.5 claw will still fetch a significant premium, sometimes hundreds of dollars, it is the coins in untouched, mint state condition, coins that look as fresh as the day they were struck, that command the stratospheric prices we're here to talk about. These pristine coins, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC at the highest levels, are extremely scarce because they were released directly into the rough and tumble of commerce. Now, before we reveal the jaw-dropping maximum value of this numismatic marvel, I need you to do something for me. If you love discovering hidden treasures and want to be part of an exclusive community that hunts for life-changing coins, please hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell. You don't want to miss our next incredible discovery. In the rare instances when a virtually perfect example of the 1981 Australian 20-cent, 3.5 claw Canadian mint variety comes to auction, the bids fly, driven by the intense desire of top-tier collectors to own this piece of international coinage history and era rarity. These collectors are willing to pay enormous sums for confirmed, top-of-the-line specimens. While most circulated examples range from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, a perfect, professionally graded specimen is in an entirely different league. The maximum recorded auction values for the finest known examples of the 1981 20-cent, 3.5 claw, have soared to truly incredible heights. We are talking about coins that have commanded prices far, far beyond their face value. The ultimate, best-case scenario, authenticated, museum-quality examples of this extraordinary era coin have been known to realize a maximum auction value approaching $80,000 US dollars or more. Yes, you heard that correctly. $80,000. Imagine finding an $80,000 piece of history in your old coin jar. This unbelievable value comes from the perfect storm of a foreign mint strike, a documented die error, its circulation rarity, and the difficulty of finding one in pristine condition. It is a genuine, documented numismatic treasure. If this story has inspired you to start looking through your own coin collection, give this video a like and tell me in the comments if you've ever found a valuable error coin. Your story could inspire someone else. This is a coin that proves that history and fortune can literally be found anywhere, hiding in plain sight. It's a powerful motivation to treat every piece of currency you encounter with respect, to look closer, and to understand the incredible stories they hold. The Royal Canadian Mint's temporary role in making a simple 20-cent piece resulted in a permanent, million-dollar legacy for a few fortunate collectors around the globe. Keep your eyes peeled, my friends, for the tiny, crucial detail of the missing half-claw. Your next piece of pocket change might just be your biggest payday. We're dedicated to bringing you the most valuable and amazing secrets in the world of money. Don't forget to subscribe one more time so you never miss a chance at finding fortune. Your $80,000 coin is out there, waiting. Go find it.